everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today is a plan with me. It's actually the day before I'm leaving for Go Wild. I filmed this earlier in the week, but I didn't film any sort of intro because the dog, the kids, Johnny, they were all in this room back and forth, and I just sped through it. So I'm gonna put everything to music, but I wanted to just walk through a couple of my Go Wild travel goodness for you guys. By the time you see this, I will already be home, but I love how I set this up. I love these. I took them with me in the planning pack. This is the bold blooms. When I ended up taking this whole setup to one of her practices, I just sit there because the practice is only an hour. And so I just sit there and watch and do my own thing. So I was working on my reflections that day and I took this whole setup with me. So I have the clear folio. It is still a little bit stiff on this part, but I think over time that will wear in a little bit so that it folds back a little bit better and it's more flexible. So what I did was I had my planner in here like normal, and then I just stuck this around the cover. I tried it like this and it got a little bit too like smushy like that, but then I could kind of flatten it out. And then I tried around the whole thing. So this is a Franken planner and it is about, I don't know, in between a 12-month and an 18-month planner. So I can actually clip it on the, if I fold it really nice and tight, I can actually get it on that second loop, but I've just been putting it on the first loop because it is so stiff. So I had a pin here, I think my fountain pen was here, and then I just wrapped this around the entire thing and it held together really nicely. I just threw it in a tote bag and it held up great. It was great for traveling. I could put all the things I want in it. So I'm gonna do this same thing for Go Wild. There is a crop night and there are some things that are already planned out, but I wanted to have my own stuff to be able to play around a little bit as well, put some stickers in, maybe plan for next week. But that's how my little stack went, and I had all of the Moxie markers. I had the Moxie dot markers and then the Moxie highlighters in here, which I think those are called Moxie markers. But now I have Go Wild stuff in here. So I've got some highlighting to do some future planning. These are the girls color-coded highlighters here. And then I picked out a ton of different purples. I also have the Moxie markers in here, the highlighter ones, and then just tons of purple pens. Brush pens, a couple of pinks and teals here and there. But I basically picked out all of the purple colors. So I have all the purple with me. I plan on doing a little bit of forward planning during that time. And also there's some downtime where I may just do some journaling or planning on my own in my room. I am an introvert, so I am gonna go back to my room and hide away a little bit here and there when we have free moments. I definitely plan on doing that. So this is a nice little travel brick there. And then I also have this for like more decorative stuff. I've got washi, I've got a tape runner because we're gonna be getting different things, so I will be able to do a little bit of decorating. I've got a little ruler here. This is from Hubman and Chup Girl. That way I can cut the washi easily. And then I have some black pens, some fountain pens, and my handy dandy lip gloss. This is just an EOS. This one happens to be like one of their special editions in the fall. I don't know if it's a pumpkin spice one or an apple one, but I love all of their special edition ones. And then just some regular pens in here. I put black refills. Actually, I think this one's a regular, but I've got my rose gold one, a couple of different writing pens. I actually have the writing type pens in here. So there are a couple of purple ones in here as well. And then washi tape, I just picked out some that looked fun for decorating. And then this is my Go Wild one from Sticker Party. And so I've got all my little like doodads and writing utensils in here. And for actually taking notes during the event, I've got a couple of options for that. So I have this little brick set up for decorating as well. And of course, you know, I'll use these in my room or I'll just pack too much. Either way is fine. So I've got this one. This is the croc from Aura Estelle in the A5 size. So I've got this cute little bold blooms I could do some writing in. Thought I would take notes and stuff in this one. And also the Go Wild Plum Paper Planner Special one. I don't know that I'm going to be like taking notes on the fly in this one. I want this one to be more like memory keeping and look nice, but like for my down and dirty writing, I could use this one. I also have a couple of stickers in here, including that. You'll see this in the plan with me. I used a bunch of these ones from the Sticker Party, and I know I'll get more Go Wild stickers, so I'm not packing a whole lot. I'm just packing some road tripping ones since I'm taking a road trip up to Dallas, and then also my April kit. So just got those in here, and then my Sticker Sneeze planner I haven't really decorated this week, so I feel like that'll be a good one to sit there and decorate during the crop when there's some time to just play around. And oh, I have something to say. These Uniballs are the special ones. They don't fit the Pentel Energel refills. I was trying to put a Pentel Energel refill in here and it totally did not work at all. So that one is out. You just have to use their refills for that one. And then I will be reviewing and swatching these brush pens from Tech. I really liked them, so you can see I packed a few of those, and I have one on here for quick journaling. So I thought during the speakers I would have this with me possibly, or I could even go like smaller and use one of these notebooks. This is sterling ink, and it doesn't have numbers on it. I got this before she did the numbered notebooks. And then this one is from Wonderland 222, and this one does have numbers, so I may end up using that. And I could just pack this one just like this and take it for those speaking sessions. And then also, if I want this one, I could totally stick it in this Dreamy Soda. And that would be a really easy carry with me. So I don't have a huge heavy thing. I'm going to be taking other things with me. So for notes and stuff, this one would work really nice. So I'm leaning towards taking this, also taking this brick, and also taking all of this. So that's like my giant planner stack of goodness. So I have to decide tonight because I'm going to start packing, but I really want to take all of it because I know I'm going to be playing around with stuff in my room as well. So I probably will just pack it all. All right, anyway, that's all I have to chit chat. Let's go ahead and hop into this video and I will walk through my plan with me for this week.
So for this plan with me, I decided to use my little brown pen. These are super cute and compact. They are the Uniball 1 key. I was trying to think which one. The F's are the full color long style ones, and the P's are the short compact ones. They are a little bit chubbier than your typical pen. I really like them. They're super cute. They work great with like an A6 or a passport size planner because they're so cute. And they write really well. It's the same exact refills as in the Uniball ones. So I definitely highly recommend these pens. It was a whole lot of fun playing around with it recently. I kept it actually clipped to my Hobonichi A6 this last week and used it for to-do listing and really liked it. Worked great on both styles of paper. So I'm going to just speed the rest of this up, set it to music, and you guys can enjoy it.
And the other one I seriously have considered is taking my TN. I actually take this one when we go traveling. This is her dance notebook, and then this is an unlined TN where I do some journaling about our trips. I also write out kind of our schedule, so I may end up bringing this one as well because I typically fill this one out, but I also know it's going to be crowded and busy, and I don't want to potentially lose any of my really important ones, so I may end up taking this and just leaving it in the room and filling it out at some point. But I wanted to switch what cover I have this in. These are both from Freckled Fawn from a long time ago. I was on their design team and worked for them way back. Gosh, probably close to 7 or 8 years ago at this point. But I really like this black heart, so I'm going to switch into that instead of the pink one. I'll leave her dance notebook and just take this one. And I will end up, I think, leaving this pen. This is the pen I've been using for things in this book. And I just tucked this one into the back cover instead of use the elastic for this big beefer. So I could take this one with me and also do the notes for the speakers in there as well. So that would be another option. Just still deciding what I want to take. I thought, you know, I would pack light, and then I also thought I might pack an entire bag of planners because this is a planner conference, and of all the places that I take planners, this is the most relevant and like normal place to take them. So I do want to have a couple of options with me for sure.
So final results, I totally did end up taking all of those options. I kind of short-circuited and didn't know which to take, so I just took them all. I was driving, so it didn't really matter. I didn't have a weight limit or anything for my suitcases, like flying. And I also took an Archer and Olive really beautiful TN size dot grid. I ended up using the dot grid most of the time. I thought I would use the other ones possibly for note taking, but I decided to go with the Archer and Olive. It was leopard print on the outside. I'll show some pictures of it up on the screen for you guys. And I ended up doing all my note taking in that. I had that in my backpack the entire time, and the other one stayed in my room. I did end up using my Croc one to do some journaling and daily page stuff during my times I hid out in the room, and I absolutely did hide out in my room. I am an introvert, so I needed that time away from everybody for a little while because it was a very busy event. But yeah, I had a lot of options with me, and I was happy I had a lot. It gave me a lot of things that I could play around with during that moment where I just needed to chill. So I will have a lot of Go Wild videos coming up. Let me know if you have any Go Wild questions, because I would like to put a Q&A in with some of my Go Wild content. So be sure to leave me your best questions down below in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I am so excited that I went. I really had so much fun, but I am totally brain dead at this point. I need like a week to myself where nobody talks to me so I can recover from all of the socializing. So one final thing before we go, I've got one little outtake of Cloudlet, and that's all. So you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, follow me along, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.
Cloudlet, you're very licky. You just burped at